Right, this should now be working. In which case, if I mute myself. Sorry, I'm just smiling now. I just heard Lighty say, "I'll see you on the dark side." I love it. I got by pure accident got into. I just flipping from being on one side of the camera to being on the other. So I just got into see you on the flip side. Then I heard John Gamble accidentally copy it as well, and now we got Warren saying "see you on the dark side." So that's even better. We're going to move it. If anyone can move Star Wars into things, they do. Hello, Louise. Are you my moderator? My rocking mod? Oh, look, I've got 8 people's come on board already. That's quick. Hello, Andrew. I must say, I do like this StreamYard stuff. This is brilliant. This is far better than doing it for the normal YouTube channel. Yeah, badass. That's the way to go. Hello, Silly. Nice to have you on board still. Louise, Andrew, Silly, Warren. Love the title. Well, yeah, I didn't know whether you want to be giving up the chat. So as I created that, I thought I'd just go for it. Send me links, Steve. Look at that. Popcorn's keen to get straight in here. Copy to board. Get rid of that. Drop it back in. There it is, Stevie B. It's getting quite popular in this idea. Oh, my hair needs to flatten down. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Louise plugging our Christmas tree raffle, which is exquisite. I think my postman's going to have his back broken over the course of the next week. Don't forget Angela Christmas raffle tickets. Yep. Christmas tree. Well, the Christmas raffle. 3 major prizes. 3 different people. Oh, don't worry about talking forever. That's the best thing about it. Yeah, some people can dry up after 2 minutes. Much better being able to go on and on. I've always been able to do that. I've always been able to fill any void. In the same respect, I've also, hey, look at that. Hang on, you're upside down. You're side on, bud. What's going on there? You turn the camera or what? Popped us into house. Look at that. You need to flip something there, Stevie. Hey, there we go. I can see, yeah, you can see some nice Funko Pops on the windowsill. Liking it. Ocean's listening in the background in another window. Hey. Looking good, looking good.
Good.
Yep, perfect.
Hello, everybody. Pop, coin, king.
Yeah, and he doesn't look 16 now, does he? We think not. Yeah. Tickety boo. How many Funko Pops do you have then?
About 80.
80?
About.
That's a lot. We'll be in 2 seconds.
Hello, Andrew.
Right. I've got a few boxes of these in my bedroom. I haven't put anything up yet because the mountain's a little bit too precarious. And I think it's going to bloody fall over. Whoops, there's my first bloody. There's my second one, confirming the first one. Right. Mainly on the Harry Potter's. I've got Raymond Reddington. He's my favourite on the blacklist. Red Reddington.
What are you?
I got this a few days ago, Stevie. I ordered it. I think it's 25 quid.
Is that the calendar?
No, this is it was a parcel, and it said what was in it, and I thought, well, if that's kosher, then for 25 quid, I picked the size of my t-shirt. I'm having a bit of that. Look what I got in this box. Here's a swap. I've already got all of them in herbology. That's Ron Weasley, herbology with a mandrake. So I've already got. Yeah. But I also got that sort. We've got candy.
Yes.
Along with that one, this is all in the same box for 25 quid, mine. And that's nice and weighty one, that one is. Of Voldemort.
Voldemort, yeah.
A small one of those I haven't opened yet. But small final bigger.
That must be a mystery parcel and Steve, yeah?
Yeah, pair of socks. And bearing in mind, I like all my Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts and Lord of the Rings, and I'm a bit of a child at heart. The T-shirt, I didn't get any say in, just picked the size. But I think they give me a grown-up T-shirt I can wear. That one. Not bad for 25 quid, was it? As soon as I opened it and I had a look through it, I thought, I'm going to order a few more of these for some friends. Sold out.
Gone.
Yeah, all gone. Not surprised at that price. Some places would try and charge you 25 quid just for a T-shirt, wouldn't they? So yeah, I was well impressed with that lot. Yeah, I like my Funko Pops. It's all started by a pure fluke. I've never been into them, never done anything like that. But my daughter, who didn't know what to get me for one of my birthdays for Christmas, picked up a Daryl Dixon from The Walking Dead. Because she knows I love The Walking Dead, and there's Daryl there with his crossbow, and she brought me down. It sat on the shelf looking lonely for a few weeks. And I got it, and then they just multiply, don't they? So
do quick.
And then you go for the ones with the full conventions, and you go for your plot ones. Oh, I've got all sorts now, but
the exclusives. They like exclusives.
Yeah, I've got a flocked ones. I've got two of the same pink bird, a flooper from Fantastic Beasts. I've got a flocked Hedwig. I've got a flocked Guy Fawkes. No, Fawkes, I mean, the Phoenix. All sorts. Right, what's going on here? We got Popcorn King City. A set of headphones with a mic will help with audio clarity. Because we got a bit of a squeak between us, haven't we? And if it's not my head, your screen's frozen. Do you have any headphones or any phone with a mic to it?
I don't actually. Is audio? Is audio a bit quiet?
A little bit squeaky. But that's sounding like my side of things now, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be all right. My daughter has a shirt that says, "If Daryl dies, we riot." Yeah, that sounds about right. Although, if someone's already watching the Walking Dead, or they plan to, I don't want to give them any spoilers, but when Negan first came into play at the end of one season, the season opener on the next one blew me away. I knew a certain ginger person was probably going to get his head smashed in by Lucille. I was not expecting one of the main characters, though. That was a bit of a shock when Glenn went. So I suppose most people here are thinking, what's The Walking Dead?
I have 16 at heart, Rod.
Yeah, what we got? Yeah, 16, 6.5. So yeah, you got a good cash. You have to pay full on the bus soon. I ain't non-con. Nice to see you on board. Still haven't had the PayPal from last week's auction. Who's that aimed at? Non-con. Oh, to you.
Yes. I'm getting your email off Warren. It's on its way.
Okay, you're that non-con. City's calling out to Pinky. Hey dudes. Yeah, non-con. It looks like Stevie B's got your email clickety-clack one from Warren. Yeah. So your PayPal's going to be sorted out very soon. Do you watch Fear the Walking Dead? No, I watched a bit of it, Andrew. I found it really pants. I got bored of it quite quick. As Walking Dead itself, I love it. Oh, there we go. Stevie non-cons put on there. It's got to check that you got the email from Ray. You got it, so all sorted. Pop dress, Mrs. Hell. Yeah, you are looking very dapper there. The old hat, the chain, looking the business. I just got a Disturbed t-shirt on. I'm not quite dressed for the part. Looking very distinguished. Oh, fool's calls, fool's coins. I got backward and forward, didn't I? So. But I say, I'm just thinking, how talkative are you feeling, Stevie B?
I can be quite talkative.
All right, what I'll do is I'll take a little back step because there is some feedback between us, which is making a hell of a squeak. So if I kind of mute my screen and give you the kind of style and roll, as you were, then hopefully we won't get the bad squeaky noise. All right?
There's a little problem. How do I get chat on screen?
You can see the chat, you just can't type on the chat. You can see the chat now, can't you?
Yeah, not the same time as the video.
Oh, it should be all at the same time. It should all be flowing. I'll just try and see what I can do when I'm muted and see whether that helps the noise.
Is that any better, people? P-I-M-P, pimp, no con. Thank you, none. So was that just Steve's ending? Sorry, guys, first time. Hi, Jack, Funko Pops. Hence, Pop, Coin, King.
And he's not the only nutter.
Steve has more. Say confrontational non-conformist. He's got them as well.
Yeah, cool. Actually, if I stand back and I'm not too close, it's not going to cause too much feedback from your device. Harry Potter. Any Overwatch? I don't have any Overwatch. Where are you, Stevie?
What's that, Steve?
Do you have any Overwatch characters?
One.
I know my eldest has a few Overwatch. I don't. Uh-huh. I've got loads of them.
Nice one, Jack.
And at Marie, yes, we are big kids, but hey, why not?
T-Racer, Laughter obviously knows that one.
Yeah. I've got all of the main characters from Harry Potter and probably several of each of the main characters. Got a lovely one of Hagrid holding a big birthday cake as well. So.
Is that a 6-inch one, Steve?
Yeah. Hagrid's quite big as well. Yeah.
Is it watershed?
Yeah, it's gone 10.
Is that right, Silias? Yeah?
Snape was a very good character, played by Alan Rickman to perfection.
Thanks, Jack.
Oh, excellent, Andrew. I'm glad you got your coins. I know. Can't think who it was yesterday. I think it was Andrea. Someone was getting concerned they hadn't got them. Or was that Judith? Hopefully everybody got theirs today. Looks like it's a question and answer session for you, Stevie.
It does. Jack, I've been into coins for about 5 years. Only took it serious for the past 6 months, and I've built up quite a collection in such a short space of time. Not in the sorting office now. I've got them all. Well, funny enough, Jack, it was the £2 Olympics that started me off. And I only realised a couple of weeks ago, I didn't know which one it was I had, but I actually found out it was the best one to have, looking at it closely. Give me one second, I'll be right back.
Feedback from his mic is mine echo all over the place. But it is what it is. Still better having a bit of a showcase of getting Stevie B up on the camera anyway, even if the noise is a little bit dodgy. It definitely looks more than 16 though.
20?
Well, 19 possibly.
Is Warren on?
No, he's been on since 5. Before then, I think he's probably going to get something to eat, pour a rum, and have a fag.
I just wanted to show him something.
Oh, that's pretty. An original 2009.
Certainly is.
Find it or buy it.
I bought it off a friend for £15.
Oh, fantastic. Does he have any more?
No.
I'll buy them all.
Wasn't sure whether it was real. I've checked it. I've weighed it. Looks good.
Happy days. Laughter would like to see the other side. Stevie.
Sorry?
Wants to see both sides of your cute garden. Laughter wants to check out the other side. The problem is, you see, when we're on camera, we're just a piece of meat. We just do what we're told by the stream. So they just use us and abuse us. Bang tidy. Yeah, they're still out of there. You have somebody flog it to you for 15 quid. God, I wish I had someone who had one who wasn't sure about it.
He was working down south somewhere. Got in his change in a pub. And he could put all his coins to one side in his shoulders. And I says, I'll buy that off you. I went, oh, well, how much? I says, I'll give you £15 for it. He says, okay, no problem. It's been ever since.
Coy. He might have given it to you for a £5.
Now you've got a sinking stable.
Well, the thing is, everybody knows about Q, so you can't imagine this passed through anybody's hands without them thinking, hang on, that's worth money. But they do.
He's recently told us he's got a few 10 pences as well, alphabetical.
Well, you can offer him 20p for them then. Oh, yeah. Couldn't see it because it's focusing on your face. I think a lot of times when you're showing someone, if your face is in the picture, the camera picks out your physog. So if you're going to show it, kind of like show it to obscure your face, and that way it zones in on it. Right, I need to flip it for him. Now show him the back, Stevie, with you taking over your face. Yeah, that's tidy. Looks kosher to me. And you've weighed it, so sounds good. Yeah. I've never found one, bought one, and it went too quick. I didn't even get to spend a proper day with it, so I'll get a few more. But it'd be nice to find one. I know Jared's found one already, Yummy Sod. So.
I've only done 2 or 3 coin hunts. I've never found one yet.
I think it's still out there, but in reality, you could do dozens or hundreds and not find one, but just look at the draw, I think. So. Found mine in change from a coffee machine. God almighty.
Very nice.
The odds on that, eh? That's fantastic. It certainly made me buy a lot of coffee from that place. So. I'm just thinking that someone somewhere in the country's probably got a bag of 20 there. Well, they got at the time before the vintage figures came out, and they just thrown in a cupboard or something, or in a tin, and they haven't got to the bottom of the tin because they keep on using off the top, and eventually they're going to go, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's the thing, though, Steve. They'll be in there, they'll not even know.
Yeah.
Hi, Lorna.
G'day, g'day. Pop in the house. I do like the image though. Chain on there and the hat inside the house. I'm having it. Yeah. Kushti. Laughter searched tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of 50p's and never found one in the bank run. And then just pulls one from a change in a coffee machine. Where the cookie crumbles, isn't it? You're obviously destined to have that one, Laughter. Oh, I should put it on there, can I? Yeah.
Haven't they gone to the art? Nine thumbs up, no thumbs down, 13 in the chat. It's not bad if you consider the time. I know we've been dodging between the screens and stuff. So with that, just about. It's my first live. Give us a like. Come on.
Yeah, if there's 13 in the chat and only 9 likes, there's 4 of you haven't pressed the button. We need a few more presses, please, people. Thank you kindly. I can't even see on this side. I don't see likes or anything when I'm using Yard. I can just see how many's in the view. As we got Stevie B here on his debut, he's taking requests. He says he won't do the full Monty, but he will do pole dancing for you. So get your request and go. All right. I'm intrigued on what exactly popcorn Funko Pops you have. What's your major block? Is that major Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts like me, or have you gone for Games of Thrones and Lord of the Rings and stuff?
DC and Marvel.
Well, I can live with that one. I have a fair few Venom. I must say, I do like Venom.
Yes.
I really loved that film. I loved it. And just some of the lines, particularly when he was at the top of that building and he said, jump. And then he moved to another ping and ping the elevator. Pussy. I just fell about. I've watched that so many times, that clip. I love it. I do like Venom, but that is so open for Venom 2, isn't it? They must do a second Venom. I loved it.
There's a lot of figures, Steve. A hell of a lot.
Yeah. I've got a few, but not that many Marvels. My son likes the Marvels more. But you either Marvel or DC. You never really both. And he's massively Marvel. So we've got a lot of Marvels for him. But I'm mainly Lord of the Rings. And well, not Lord of the Rings. I'm mainly Harry Potter. Then I gone on to some of my other genres like Walking Dead. And I love Raymond Reddington. The Blacklist is one of my favourite programs, along with Criminal Minds. So when I got Elizabeth Keane really cheap, really good value, I then thought I need to have Raymond Reddington. And then I found the price for him. I went, what? The price is in the 50 quid for Raymond Reddington. I was a little bit mortified. I managed to get mine for about 30 or 35 or thereabouts. Most expensive one I've got. So.
Where do you get most of your Funko Pops from, Steve?
I get them mainly from eBay or from the kind of like Forbidden Planet, the kind of the shops themselves. Occasionally you can find them on like promos and that. EMP is another good site. EMP is a online kind of, I wouldn't say it's goth. It does a lot of clothing, does a lot of rock, a lot of band merchandising and things like that. But you get a good top cash back on it. But EMP do EMP specials as well, which are unique to EMP. Like unique to some of the other shops. So you can get like the exclusives and obviously the full conventions and things like that. I have to go for. But the Occamy I really wanted, but the prices, I'm not paying over 100 quid for a Funko Pop. Yeah. I like them, but I don't like them that much.
Rather have a queue.
Yeah, I think I would. But I started small, like I say, just buy a gift, and then it just expanded. And then me being my addictive personality, I just bought so many. The kids were saying, "Oh, for God's sake, you're getting so many." Yeah, I got some Deadpools as well, silly. I got Deadpool mixed with Venom, which is a really cool ass one.
Yeah.
So I also have a Deadpool crossed with a circus clown with balloons, which is a little bit creepy on lots of levels, but still good. But yeah, I just love them. And when Fantastic Beasts came out, and there was the Nifflers and things like that, I couldn't stop. But I've now decided to stop. And when I move out of this rented house and I buy a place, I'm going to get a shelf in a lounge probably, just like a picture shelf, literally about that far away from the ceiling, across the entire room. I'm going to have them all like that with perspex in front of them. So I'll have them all there, like a museum of Funko Pops, lining the entire room. my mum and my in-laws will hate it and call me a child. But I'll think it's cool. And I'm not bothered what anyone else thinks, as long as I'm happy.
Exactly.
When are you two going to sing "I Had the Time of My Life"? That's terrible, Chris. We'll wait for you to start. We'll do the chorus.
Yeah.
Feel free to join the chat if you wish, Chris. We can take more than just the two of us. You want to start off with "I Had the Time of My Life"? I'm easy with that. No, I've yeah. Actually, I got my daughter to watch a classic film. Was it yesterday or the day before? She'd never watched Top Gun. Well, she's of an age where it came out and got old before she was even born. We watched Top Gun last night and she loved it. So. Take my breath away, Berlin, but it's a good film. I am trying to take it through life's road of films by making her watch all the best ones. So. Or the ones I think are the best anyway. Highlander's next. And Highlander is arguably the film with the best soundtrack ever. It's kind of magic album by Queen. The entire album was a soundtrack. No camel mic, yeah. I'm surprised you didn't put or mic or keypad or computer. Yeah, we know you have. You just pretended. I'm not too sure who's on after. Oh, it's Matt's on the 11, isn't it? Coins and more. So Matt stroke Martha.
Martha's killed Matt.
Yeah. Highlander, yeah, it's a classic and great soundtrack. Queen didn't do many soundtracks, but when it did, they didn't break them.
I sang that purposely for the film Highlander.
So, there can be only one. Nah, it's cool.
The universe.
I can still listen to this. Well, I'm going back now. Tape, but back in the day, I remember because they used to use parts of the film in there as well. Klugen, yeah.
Yes.
And a few of his kind of lines were part of the opening or the ending of the tracks. I have something to say. It's better to burn out than to fade away. There can be only one. That's when he's being disgraceful in front of the nuns and that in church, knowing that he can't take the ground.
Right.
If I come on, you should be making a fool of myself. Well, I don't mind making a fool of myself. I'm happy with that.
Don't worry about it, Chris.
I think we've got to have a target of trying to get as many people on here as possible over the next few weeks. Now we're starting to use this StreamYard, we might as well maximize its potential. So. God, it's just got so much for it. The amount of times I've been typing thinking I can show them this now, but I can't because I'm not on the camera side of things, and vice versa. Nowadays I could just type in there I can quickly show you that. Whoever's hosting can quickly say invite in, quick display, gone again. Makes it a lot quicker and easier. Chris is saying, Celia, you're the better looking twin.
So, are you getting a tattoo in January, Steve?
I really want to. I even know what I would like, but it's whether, to be fair, Louise is going to have enough time. I certainly don't want to have a Bandits bandana, which is in the making, potentially. I would like to have the Death Eater symbol on my arm. So just on there, just like, you know, the snake through the snake's head through the skull, the Death Eaters from Harry Potter, because everyone has the old Deathly Hallows, don't they? So I'm just thinking, rather than have the Deathly Hallows, I'll have the Death Eaters. Far better. Stand out. Want to be unique. Don't want to just go with a crowd. You know, want to be different. So.
Well, by the time Warren's passed out, we'll have plenty of time to get out with tattoos. Yeah,
I would have thought so. I think he'll pass out just when he sees the needle from Louise, because she's showing him some really scary looking ones about that big, you know. So it's making him think, but no, it should be fine. He's got tats. So. I still like my fish out of all mine best. My least favourite is the first one I got, which is a dragon on my back. Because it wasn't done by a very good tattooist, and most people think it looks more like a seahorse. So not a very manly dragon, put it that way. So. Kian. Sorry, just looking at the feed, I got to catch up. A blooming back feed is terrible. Suppose the more we get used to this, the better my equipment's going to have to get. I'm going to have to get one of these like mics and things and get all looking posh.
No, you're from the UK.
Pardon, sir, Steve?
I'm saying it's came from over the pond. Or UK?
UK. So I remember the first time I mentioned it, I was getting concerned I was pronouncing it wrong, because he said I was getting it right. So. But every time I see the name Reagan, I just think of Ronald Reagan or Regan from what was that? Sweeney. Can anyone remember the Sweeney, or just me because I'm old? John Thorne, Dennis Waterman, Regan and Carter.
Yeah.
Brilliant. That was in the days of the proper flying squad, hence the Sweeney Todd flying squad. But when they were going out to break up the robbery of the payroll heist, they were all in the back of a Ford Transit, all these coppers with pickaxe handles and all that. They all just jump out with guns and pickaxes.
Was that in Newcastle?
Well, the Sweeney, no, it's all based around London.
Wrong one. I think it was the wrong one.
Flying Squad. They made a new film. They did a film called The Sweeney, which was based on it. It was like brought to modern day, whereas the original Sweeney, if you can find old episodes of it, they're done late 70s, early 80s. So.
I might be thinking of Get Carter, Newcastle.
Yeah. No, that's definitely it. That's my name is Michael K. Not a lot of people know that. Yeah. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. Yeah, the Italian joke. No, what does someone have on feedback will go away with your muted on StreamYards? I don't know. Oh, that's a good point. What are you playing this through, Stevie? What's recording you now?
Which what? Sorry.
Recording you now. What are you playing yourself on now?
StreamYard.
No, I know, but what device? A computer, a phone, a tablet?
Oh, phone.
Your phone. Can you turn your phone volume down? It shouldn't stop you if receiving what you're saying. It'll just stop what I'm saying coming back at you. Give that a try. How's that now? I think it's still squeaky, isn't it? It is what it is. Hmm? So how's that now?
Better?
Can you talk, Steve?
Worse?
Hang on. Can you hear me? You can hear me, can't you? Yeah, I think if you turn it down so we eliminate the feedback, then you can't hear me anyway. That's why the people are using a headset or earphones. If you got like a laptop, like a hard desktop like I'm using, then it's moderated all. But with yours, it's hearing mine and it's bouncing it back as feedback because it's coming out close to itself.
Right.
So it's just something we'll get used to in the end. All it takes is, I think, is a set of earplugs or something, and jobs are good. But we'll get it working in due course. The city has coming with Sweeney Todd. Yeah, that's spot on. Sweeney Todd Flying Squad. Todd's Flying Squad. Chris is saying spot on, so I think that's about right. Yeah, an aux headset through the phone. Yeah, because this is just bouncing around, isn't it? But it is what it is. Anyway, we haven't got much longer, and there's only a bit of squeaky. You can think of something. Have you got anything, coins you want to show people or anything? And I'll mute myself, and that way you won't get this feedback for everyone else.
I could do. Good. Wait a moment.
Because I can hear me squeaking like a mouse. And I'm sure it's not pleasant for your ears. On the plus side, peeps, we've got 25 minutes, and then Matt from Coins and More will be taking over. I'll take these little in positions to remind you that there is the Christmas raffle tickets available on the greatbishopcoinhunt.com. 100 tickets is limited to. There'll be 3 main winners, and there's a shitload of coins. And if you wish to donate, you can post them to me, because I'm kind of being the logistics for the Christmas raffle, the prize wise anyway. And if you like to donate something, that'll be brilliant. I'll buy a ticket regardless. Got to be in it to win it. And if you don't have anything you wish to send in, but you wish to donate something, you can buy something off Ian's site, as much or as little as you wish. Just make sure you put in the comments that you don't want to send to you want to send to me for the raffle tree, Christmas raffle ticket. And likewise, you can also buy off my site at dragonlordcoins.com. But again, make sure you put a note not to send it to you, but for the tree. And happy days. Be nice if we can get these tickets sold up and have it as a foregone conclusion sooner rather than later. Could be really nice if we could present the check or whatever and get some good positive PR prior to Crimbo's officially taking hold. So please take part. It would be great. And obviously, if you're on the raffle section, you may note there's a lot of raffles on there, a bigger choice, a lot of new ones, and a lot of the old ones which have been clogging up the raffle section have now been removed and taken down. So the majority of the ones up there are just the new ones with great new prizes. And obviously, we still have the, well, I'm not saying obviously, but we still have the one for £600 of points to spend on prints. I have little idea how many of these tickets have been sold and how many are left to be sold, but I think that's something we need to find out so people know what's going on. If you're back then, Stevie B, what I'll do is I'll be monitoring and watching still. I'm still here. I'm just going to mute my side so that we don't get all this negative, squeaky feedback. All right?
Okay, Steve.
Just looking at my ugly mug on this side, I will also minimize me to this.
Bye, Steve. Aye, I hope it's not too bad. Got a nice note here. Some of you might want to look at. Paper note. Something I acquired a while ago. A Thailand note, this one. Another Thailand. Sorry, the first one. Dominican Republic. First one. See if we can find the year. Very worn. $19.94, that one. One of my special £2 coins. One of my personal favourites. Any questions you guys would like to ask? And you're back. Northern Ireland, that one. I thought it was England for a long time, but it's definitely Northern Ireland. My favourite coin owner, without a doubt, Sir Isaac Newton. Beautiful coin, all-time favourite. Who's that? The Great British Coin Hunt. I'll show you. Rabbit in my hat. Excuse me.
It's hard on that side of the camera than you think, isn't it? Stevie?
Stevie?
It's hard on that side of the camera than you think, isn't it?
It is, yes.
I remember my first time on there, I didn't know what the hell to do or say, but I've been just conned into it by good old Peter. The original and the best, 2016. Yeah. My favourite one. I think they got the 2016 set to perfection, and everything else has been a poor imitation.
Apart from that one.
Yeah, and I concur with you with the Newton, my favourite one. The Joining Hands EU, 1973. I think the reason that most people like the Newton Oceans is because it's just spectacular compared to anything that's come before it. Lines, it's almost like a hologram. It is a spectacular coin.
I'll always be my favourite.
Same here. I'm sitting on about 140 of them in bags as well, so I'll keep on waiting with them. The price will rise in due course. And that's my curse coin. Taylor Peter Rabbit 2017. Though I wear a hat, well, I'm going to start sticking the Peter Rabbit in my hat now as well, I suppose. Well, we got 10 minutes to push to the end. Actually, he just walks a trail, not heard of it. How can you not have heard of that one, Marie? You know the Labyrinth? You must know the Dark Crystal.
She might know Labyrinth.
They came out within about 3 or 4 years of each other. I like Never Ending Story.
Marie, honestly, you must watch it. Try.
Yeah, Dark Crystal's cool. I like it a lot. Better than Labyrinth, but I like Never Ending Story. So. Try that. Then again, there's a lot of old films I like. Texas Chainsaw Massacre I always thought was fun. Driller Killer. Debbie Does Dallas. There's lots of good ones. Marie likes Never Ending Story. Great. And great song by Limahl. Another one of those songs that just take you back to time and space. That's why I like the 80s music so well. Ooh. Oh, look at that. City's been really, really cool and calm there. If you take the time, I think you'd enjoy it. I would be a little bit stronger than that, City. Marie, you must watch it. It is really, really good. You will love it. Jim Henson made the Muppets. Jim Henson did Fraggle Rock. Jim Henson made the characters in Dark Crystal. It is excellent.
It's a must watch, definitely.
Yeah, it's groundbreaking of its time, really. Labyrinth was equal with some special effects. Dark Crystal was a full-scale kind of movie using puppetry, which had never really been done before. Because that
That was
came
a
before the main Muppets films, didn't it? Came before Muppets Christmas Carol and all that.
Yeah. Early 90s?
No, back in the 80s.
Late 80s then?
I think it was around the same sort of time as Gremlins came out and things like that. It was all in the same sort of era.
85, 86.
Yeah, Gremlins, Karate Kid, Dark Crystal, all around the same sort of time.
Danielson.
Yeah, Highlander's not bloodthirsty, Jack, not for a millisecond. And Texas Chainsaw Massacre and that, like Driller Killer, they're just comedic, if you ask me. I've never been scared by a horror film yet. I find them funny. I always find it funny. It's a case of, going into the house with knives and a gun, and don't hide under the bed. He's going to look under the bed. You're gone underneath the bed again. It's just so predictable. I always find them too entertaining.
Down one Fraggle Rock. Down one Fraggle Rock today. Down one Fraggle Rock.
Yeah. Oh, I hated Fraggle Rock. I'm a little bit too old for Fraggle Rock, I think. Everything's better with Muppets, yeah. Spray pop music. Never heard of that. But if it's got Muppets in it, I might watch it. 82, there you are. It is early. Dark Crystal.
I thought about 85.
Yeah.
Not far off.
I'm trying to work out when Gremlins came out now, because I know it's roughly on par with Gremlins. So Gremlins must have been a bit earlier than I thought. Oh, yeah, Dark Crystal. Oceans is doing the soundtrack for you for Fraggle Rock.
Is that the chorus, Jack?
1916 and 82. Yeah, well, I was 14 then. You're 2 years older than me, so. Yeah, I was in the army by 85. So.
Silly as, I'm still 16.
With 10 years of experience. Being cat. Right. Oh, we've nearly come to the end. Spray
Who's on next? Matt's on next? Matt's on next?
Yep. Oh my God, Lorna. You were born in 81. Now I do feel ancient.
$37, Lorna?
Steve lying about his age. I'm only 50. How old do you think I am? I might look like Santa Claus, but I'm not as old as him. Horror movies are creeping me out. Hostel movies. Oh. Some of the ones in Europe. Because, when you go like a hotel, hostel, where they're just murdering all of the people off the streets and from the clubs. That was quite entertaining, I thought.
Is that the short stories?
The hostel one, I can't think of the title myself, man. Set in
Tales from the Crypt, was that part of them as well?
I don't know. I think Hammer House and Tokyo Crypt and all that were more of a series of really poorly constructed films. The Hostel ones, 61 a bit. Oh, that's not very nice. Oh, right, it's about Lorna, right. Late 50s, 60s. Thank you for that, Marie. Remind me, oh no, you wanted the pink cherry gin, didn't you? I've drunk it. Now, the Hostel ones are like parts, somewhere like Bulgaria, something like that, some parts of that sort of area of Europe, where you got backpackers in the hostel and that, but they all start disappearing one by one, and there's basically like a cottage industry of recycling the people that go through the town and recycling everything about them, possessions, their bodies, their everything. Yeah, they were good ones, I thought. We're talking about the same series. I quite like these. But because it's all predictable, means it's not going to give you a shock. Plus, I'm on a lot of meds, so my reaction speed is much slower than most people. So if someone says "boo" loudly in my ear, it takes me a while to process that, so I don't jump. Yes, the Steve and Steve. Always more than one Steve. Oh, rich people pay to off people horribly. Oh, that sounds very fun. Hello. Oh, you got your dingle danglies in. Oh, well done. You look a bit like a girl today. That's okay. I have cherry whiskey. Cherry whiskey? That sounds gross.
No.
Saying the night. You're going to bed. That's brilliant. Good girl. Right. We've hit 11. I don't know whether Matt is on the other side.
I enjoyed them, Marie.
Oh, look at that. Thank you, Ron, for that one. If anyone's on board, get a pen and paper, Andy. Royal Mint code 40% off all A to Z, including albums. DSC 291.
I think I write it down.
That's cool. That means it's close as you can get it to half price. 40%, not far off 50%, which means you should be able to get the coins for about £1 each. Thereabouts. Particularly if they're giving you a bit of a discount for getting the set. Time to get a few more sets of 2019s, as the numbers are going to be nice and low. I used to want to travel Europe and stay at hostels till that movie came out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of them started off on a mall on a train into like the middle of blooming nowhere.
Ron, that was ages ago. I'm 17 now.
Go for me, a little bulb. It might be awful, yeah. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to or can flavour whiskey. Cherry brandy, that works, but cherry whiskey, not too sure. 120 maths, well done.
Thanks, Marie.
Scott, we used before midnight. Well, I'll use it half an hour. I think we're going to shut down the stream now. Thanks for co-starring with me today, Stevie. That's much appreciated. I'll shut this down in order to allow Matt's streams to start going live from Great British Coin Hunt. So until the next time, people, and see you on the flip side, as I always say. Bye-byes. You taking a pic? So we'll end broadcast. Kids are laughing at me.